Hi. So I'm going to be doing um, 30 days of vlogs, or maybe blogs too, but 30 days on the topic of oneness and equality, focusing on this point, which has many dimensions, and I can very easily do many videos or blogs on this topic, taking it from different angles, because oneness and equality does encompassate um, this world and how we live, how we are, and it is the guiding principle um, for our future, for life. And I would say oneness and equality is life, is the very essence of life, what it means to exist. But to understand that requires a process. So I'll be explaining that through videos. Um, so this is day one. So in this video, I wanted to share something that I've done for many years. It was back very beginning, 2009. So it's been like almost 10 years. Where I would lay down in bed, or actually I was sitting right here actually, remember, where I was also just like, what I do is in my mind, I kind of like just go to the various places on earth, you could say, like go through my memories and kind of like go throughout my neighborhood and go throughout the people, throughout the world, throughout the places which I know is there, which is all across the country, all across the lands, the oceans, all the different places in the world, the people, the animals, the everything. As if I could actually go there. I go there with my mind. And I kind of just see this world. I look at all the different people, all the different things. And looking at everything, it's very quiet in the sense that you don't really see or hear people's minds or thoughts. Because here I'm going as if, I'm just looking at things. And just on a very physical level, I'm not talking about anything else. I'm talking about as if you could literally go everywhere at once and see everything at once, like on a very, as if I had human eyes, very physical level, just be there. And then within that, looking at the relationships of how everything is connected, like within terms of money, for example, or how one action affects something else entirely, and how this entire world is so interconnected. And I was also going to say, even without the human beings, the world is fine. And there is no idea that the earth needs to be saved, or that animals need to be saved, or we need to restore the environment. Because nature does that already. But it's more the point of the humans then, in terms of mind in the process, where for human beings to live their potential, to actually live oneness and equality. That is the point of existence in terms of beings who have created this world, this reality. because we have all done that. We have all created this reality. With oneness and equality, for me, when I go look into the world like that in my mind, which for me, I'm not saying I'm actually going on the world, I'm just using my mind to imagine that. And that's fine because it's not about having superpowers. It's about literally just who are you in relationship to everything. Who are you in relationship to the people on the West Coast, in the middle of the United States, and Kansas, or Oklahoma, or California, or in China, or Russia, or India, or wherever. And when you kind of go in your mind just look at all these places, you realize there's no such thing as borders. Borders aren't even real. That everything that we believe as culture and society is something that we created. Even the idea of wearing clothes, because every single person is naked. We're all naked. And we all have flesh and blood and bone. And it's like looking at this point, so if you see all the different people that exist all across the world in all these different places, you have people that are young, you have people that are old, you have children, women, men. We're all just people. And it's only in our minds that we believe we are different. It's always only the things that we think or say or believe. But if you take away all of those thoughts, all those beliefs, all that mind, all you have are just physical bodies and people that are living. People that need to eat because the body needs to eat. It needs water. It needs safety, security through a home, through clothes, through and looking at this world and seeing how we're all just equal and one, that we can just have a good time all the time and just getting to know each other and just creating together and just playing together. It doesn't matter who you are or the history or your ideas or beliefs or the amount of money you have. We're all just naked. We're all just people. We're all just flesh and blood. And all these ideas of materialism, of owning things, of like somehow creating a life through money, through career, through family, through relationships, that doesn't matter so much. What matters is people, everyone. And just knowing, because right now I know for a fact there are people that are suffering right now due to poverty, due to preventable ways, due to money. And if we were to correct the system, they don't have to suffer. It is only because we who have money, all the wealth, are dictating it to be that way. And it's like seeing in this world, going through all the people, like, and then imagining going through their bodies, through themselves, going through all the shit of the mind, and just realizing that all that mind, there's nothing of value in the mind. Nothing. Not any of the beliefs, not any of the judgments, not any of the thoughts. There's nothing of substance in the mind. But when you go down into the body, you have endless sources of enjoyment, endless sources of expression, endless creativity, boundless, limitless. And it's just right here, always. And I would say that what I'm doing right now and looking at the world in this way, relating to the world in this way, relating to existence and the people in this way, is part of actually living it, making it real. part of giving me access to the physical reality to live and enjoy in such a way. Because it's all just one and equal. The body, physical, is right here. Why not create? Why not express? Why not have fun? Why have a reason? Why do I need, let's say, money or a relationship or people or things? And it's just me. And I become the point of, let's say, joy or love, which many people have tried to live the point of, I'm love, I'm positivity, I'm joy. But they miss the fact that it's just the physical. We all can live that, we all can express that. And to even see how you see the entire reality through these eyes of oneness and equality. And this isn't something that, let's say, I'm living 24/7. I wasn't living it yesterday or last week. This is something that's a process of having applied this since 10 years ago and remembering it and holding on to it as I struggle through my mind points, as I go through the dimensions of my mind. But I always somehow come back to this point, even when I'm so seemingly lost and stuck. I find myself back to this point, because this is the point that matters most. And I always ask myself that question: am I willing to give up anything for this? Am I willing to give up friendships or relationships or people for this? Then I have to answer yes. And am I willing to give up anything? Money, career? Of course, I would. Because what I'm gaining, or what I'm helping, supporting, is this point of making sure that the real reason, the real purpose of life itself is here, and that it can be manifested within people, within me. And it's not necessarily that I'm giving up people or things, but I'm giving up the desire, or knowing that if it were to come down to a choice, would I act? If it really came down to, like, okay, here is a moment for me to express and share something, to support someone and seeing oneness and quality, but they may react and they may want me out of their life forever, am I willing to do that? Yes. That becomes then my question I have to answer. Because anything that prevents this point, would be obviously probably desires. So anything that would prevent that point would be a problem then, because am I just going to be quiet? Am I just going to have the life that's easy, that's nice, that's enjoyable, entertaining? Even if it's seemingly good or perfect, like having a family or having kids, would I be willing to say what is needed, oneness and equality, to share that point, even if it means losing my kids? Yes. Because in the very heart of what life is, it is here. It is everywhere. And imagine that a person can see what you're saying, what I'm saying, only if I were to share it or speak it like this. If I never share or speak at all about this point, what chance does anyone else have to learn, to understand? And if it is the case that if someone reacts, they react, but you spoke and you gave them that chance. How much chance does people have in this world to actually gain access to oneness and equality, to someone that's going to speak about it, live it, share it, to actually share the solution. That is process. It's very rare, isn't it? And obviously, it is a difficult message to hear. But I've seen people that hear what I'm saying. They understand parts of it, at least. And when I am doing this, I feel complete. I feel good in myself. I feel at peace. I feel confident. I feel fine. I feel normal. And I feel like I'm at home within myself. And I'm happy with what I'm doing, with what I'm saying. We never know what challenges life is going to throw to us. But the more willing you are to take on the challenges, the more life will give you. Why not be someone extraordinary and to simply speak the most or the best of yourself? So, I'm doing this video on oneness and equality, day one. And I shared the point of kind of like visualizing, imagining, going through this world. Let's see. I already have another topic, which I can save for tomorrow, which would be imagining a person here, a specific person that you know, and then kind of like bringing them either here into yourself or you into them, but basically you both merging, and doing that reveals reactions if there are any, or if not, then you see the clarity that, so that's another process of, say, practically living oneness and equality, where you then forgive any reactions until you can stand within as them, which is still within your mind, but again, it's about who you are. So I can talk more about that with some practical examples of how I've done it and lived it. And this principle is the heart of, I would say, me, who I am, and what process is, what life is about, what the universe existence is going towards and needs to face, is the eye of the needle. It's really small and difficult to pass through. But living in such a way, speaking such a way, for real, maybe that's a challenge. That's why I'm doing this 30 days of this. So it's here. And it becomes maybe mainstream, very normal, that we talk about oneness and equality and how to live it practically. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it becomes more here and more real in the lives of people in this world. So thank you very much.